Imagine a moment when everything around you is soft, gentle, and calm. The world feels wrapped in quiet, a peaceful blanket that soothes your mind and body. Perhaps the air is cool and still, the lights low, and there is a gentle rhythm to your breathing, slow, steady, calm. ASMR, or autonomous sensory meridian response, is like that peaceful moment, but felt deeply within, as if your body and mind are cradled by soft sounds and gentle sensations. If you're familiar with ASMR, you've likely felt that unique tingling sensation that sweeps across your skin when certain sounds or visual triggers activate the response in your brain. It starts at the top of your head, often described as a soft, warm sensation, and moves slowly down your body, relaxing you deeply, even easing away any tension you might have been holding on to. Imagine that feeling now, a warm, slow wave of relaxation spreading through you as you breathe in deeply and let your mind drift. But how does this gentle sensation work, and why does it feel so calming? Let's explore the science of ASMR softly, without hurry, allowing the knowledge to settle gently into your thoughts. The tingling sensation of ASMR is a physical response that many people experience when exposed to specific auditory or visual triggers. Common triggers include soft-spoken voices, tapping sounds, crinkling of paper, or even personal attention roleplay. While the sensation can vary from person to person, one thing remains consistent. It's a deeply calming feeling, often accompanied by a sense of relaxation and well-being. This experience, though often described as tingles, is linked to the brain's response to these triggers. But what exactly is happening inside your brain when ASMR occurs? Imagine your brain as a vast network, filled with pathways that transmit information in subtle, quiet ways, much like the soft hum of distant waves rolling toward the shore. When you experience an ASMR trigger, certain areas of your brain are activated in response to the gentle sounds or visuals. These areas are responsible for processing sensory information, emotions, and even relaxation. It's like the brain is quietly responding to a soft touch, drawing you into a state of calm. Scientists have found that ASMR triggers often activate parts of the brain associated with social connection and relaxation. These areas include the anterior insular cortex, which is involved in processing sensory and emotional experiences. This explains why ASMR is so comforting. When we hear or see something that triggers ASMR, our brain connects those sensations to the feeling of comfort, safety, and care. Imagine a soft voice speaking calmly to you, the words gentle and unhurried, filling the space around you like a tender embrace. Your brain associates this sensation with safety, and it responds by activating pathways that make you feel calm, secure, and deeply relaxed. What's even more fascinating is that ASMR triggers can also stimulate the release of certain neurochemicals in the brain. These include oxytocin, the hormone often associated with feelings of love and connection, and endorphins, which are responsible for creating feelings of pleasure and relaxation. It's almost as if the brain is rewarding you for embracing this peaceful state, gently encouraging you to sink deeper into calm, allowing the soft waves of relaxation to spread further throughout your body. Imagine now that your body is completely still, resting in the quiet embrace of ASMR's calming effect. Your heart rate slows gently, your muscles relax, and your mind quiets as the brain's neurochemical response deepens the relaxation. ASMR has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety for many people, making it a gentle tool for finding inner peace after a busy day. It's like floating on a soft wave of tranquility, each sound guiding you deeper into a peaceful state of mind. But ASMR is not only about relaxation, it can also help with sleep. Many people who struggle with falling asleep have found ASMR videos to be incredibly helpful. The soothing sounds and gentle triggers provide a sense of comfort and security, helping to quiet the mind before sleep. The effect on the nervous system can mimic the calming sensations we experience when someone cares for us in a peaceful, tender way. Just as a lullaby can soothe a child to sleep, ASMR has the ability to guide an adult mind into a restful, calm place where sleep can easily flow. Imagine now that your eyes are closing and you're drifting gently into sleep. The sounds around you are soft, the warmth of your blanket cradling you, and your body is completely relaxed. The tingling sensation that first swept through you is now a deep, comforting stillness that holds you gently, carrying you through the night. This is the power of ASMR guiding you into a peaceful state of rest. The scientific explanation behind ASMR is still a topic of exploration. Researchers are just beginning to uncover the ways in which our brain processes these gentle triggers, but the calm and relaxation that ASMR brings are undeniable. Whether through sound or visual cues, ASMR has found its place as a tool for relaxation, sleep, and emotional comfort. The more we understand about this quiet response, the more we can embrace the peaceful sensations it offers. Now, imagine how this knowledge settles into your mind as gently as the softest breath. You understand the science behind ASMR, how it works to soothe the body and calm the mind. It is not just a feeling, it is a carefully orchestrated response, a quiet dance between your brain and the sensory world around you. And with that understanding, you can more fully embrace the relaxation it offers, letting it drift over you like warm water, enveloping a calm shoreline. As you breathe in slowly, imagine your body becoming lighter, the relaxation spreading softly from head to toe. You know now that ASMR is more than just a sensation. It is a gentle response rooted in the deep connections between your brain, body, and the soothing world around you. Let this knowledge settle softly in your thoughts, like sand drifting down into still waters. Allow it to guide you toward a deeper sense of peace, where the world becomes a place of quiet, gentle comfort. And now, as this chapter draws to a close, let yourself drift deeper into this peaceful understanding. The soft sounds of ASMR are always there, ready to embrace you whenever you need them. They are part of a world where stillness reigns, where relaxation flows as gently as the waves of an ocean, and where your mind can always find a place to rest. Imagine once again the gentle quiet of early morning, the soft light that seems to rise slowly, illuminating the world in soft pastel tones. The air is cool, still, and you feel every breath filling your chest with a sense of deep peace. Let your thoughts soften, let your body settle deeper into relaxation as the world outside remains peaceful and undisturbed. In this quiet moment, you might wonder, how do soft sounds or tender sights trigger such deep relaxation in the mind and body? ASMR, as we explore more deeply, is the key to unlocking that very question. In Chapter 1, we explored the gentle science behind ASMR, the tingling sensations, the soothing effects on the brain, and how the body reacts to specific triggers. This chapter will take us deeper into understanding why ASMR feels so incredibly calming. As we continue this slow, soft journey, imagine your body settling more deeply with each word, each new discovery, as if you too are gently moving through the peaceful waters of ASMR. To begin, let's think about the sensory elements that trigger ASMR. Sounds are one of the most common and effective triggers for this response, and they vary widely, from the soft crinkling of paper to the tapping of fingernails against a surface to the delicate sounds of someone softly whispering. There's something about these particular sounds that the brain seems to respond to in a special way. Imagine now the soft tapping of fingers against wood, a gentle, rhythmic sound that resonates through the air in quiet pulses. You hear the tap, 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 as each sound feels like a soothing pulse reaching your ears. The brain responds with a deep, calming wave, pulling you into a peaceful state. But why do certain sounds produce this response while others don't? This is where the science of ASMR begins to merge with our understanding of how the brain processes sensory information. ASMR triggers activate specific regions in the brain that are responsible for processing sensation, relaxation, and even emotional connection. These areas include the somatosensory cortex, which is responsible for processing touch, and the anterior insular cortex, which is involved in processing sensory input and emotional experiences. Imagine your brain as a vast network, stretching and connecting every part of your body to every thought you have. Now imagine a soft, gentle sound, like a whisper, as it enters the ear. It travels inward, activating pathways in the brain that connect you to a state of calm and connection. The whisper may be soft, barely audible, but its impact on the brain is profound. It gently taps into areas that respond to emotional touch, as if this sound itself is a form of tender care. This response happens naturally without effort. The soft sounds of ASMR create a connection between the auditory signals and the body's physical and emotional reactions. When the brain registers these sounds, it interprets them as signals of safety and relaxation, rather than alertness or stress. This is why ASMR has such a calming effect. It's as if the body is responding to a gentle touch, a soft embrace that settles into the nervous system, releasing tension and creating a deep sense of calm. In addition to the sounds, the visual triggers of ASMR can also be deeply soothing. Watching someone perform an action slowly and methodically, like brushing their hair or tapping objects softly, can evoke the same calming sensation. Imagine watching the soft movements of a person gently folding a piece of paper, their hands moving slowly, deliberately, with care. The visual cue matches the gentle rhythm of the sound, and your brain responds in much the same way as it would to the sound alone. It's the rhythmic, unhurried nature of the action that triggers the response, much like the ebb and flow of the ocean that moves with such quiet precision. Why is this slow, deliberate movement so effective? The answer lies in the way the brain interprets these actions. When we see slow, purposeful movements, our brain registers them as soothing and safe. We associate slow movements with calmness, like the gentle rocking of a boat on still water, or the gradual rising and falling of our breath. These slow actions mimic the rhythms of life itself, and our brain reacts by slowing down, releasing stress, and activating systems that promote relaxation. For many people, ASMR triggers also connect with deep emotional centers in the brain. The feeling of being cared for, the gentle attentiveness of someone focusing on a small, intimate task, can activate feelings of comfort and security. This is why ASMR is so often linked with sensations of being nurtured or attended to in a soft, personal way. When we experience these triggers, it's not just the physical sensations that respond, but the emotional parts of our brain as well. These emotional connections help explain why ASMR can feel so comforting, as though we are being cared for by the world itself. Imagine now a quiet moment when someone speaks softly to you. their voice warm and close. The words aren't urgent or demanding, they're simply kind, spoken with intention, and delivered in the gentlest way. As their voice fills the space around you, your body responds in kind. Slowly, softly, you begin to relax. Your heartbeat slows, your muscles loosen, and your mind quiets. The soft sound of their voice combined with their calm presence creates a ripple of peace that spreads through you. This is the emotional aspect of ASMR, the feeling of being gently cared for, and the brain's ability to interpret this feeling as safety. When we hear soothing sounds or witness slow, tender movements, the brain releases calming neurochemicals such as oxytocin, known as the love hormone, which fosters feelings of connection and comfort. In a world that often feels hurried and overwhelming, ASMR offers a gentle escape, reminding the brain of what it feels like to be nurtured and safe. Now, imagine the brain's response becoming even deeper. ASMR triggers have been found to reduce heart rate and promote relaxation, making it easier for the body to slip into a restful state. For many, ASMR has become a tool to relieve stress, anxiety, and even physical tension. The soothing sounds work like a lullaby for the nervous system, quieting the body and mind, bringing them into a state of peaceful balance. But why does ASMR have such an impact on sleep? Sleep is often an area where the mind and body resist unwinding. Many people struggle with the busy thoughts of the day lingering in their minds, preventing them from drifting into restful sleep. The calm, slow sensations of ASMR can act as a gentle nudge, helping the brain to slow down and ease into the natural rhythm of sleep. The slow, deliberate nature of ASMR triggers mimics the rhythms of sleep itself: slow heartbeats, relaxed breathing, and the gradual deepening of rest. Imagine now that you're lying comfortably in your bed, the soft sounds of ASMR filling the space around you. Each sound is like a soft wave drifting over you, calming the mind and body, gently guiding you toward the peaceful slumber you've been waiting for. Your body begins to relax, your muscles soften, and your thoughts drift like floating clouds, moving further and further from the day's concerns. The ASMR triggers act as a lullaby, gently guiding you into the stillness of sleep, where peace is found in every soft breath. There is still much to learn about the exact mechanisms behind ASMR, but what we know so far reveals its profound effect on the body and mind. It is a quiet, gentle response that taps into the brain's natural ability to calm itself. ASMR triggers work by creating a sense of safety, nurturing, and relaxation, allowing the body to release tension and enter a state of peaceful stillness. The science of ASMR, while still unfolding, points to a deeply calming connection between the brain, the body, and the sounds that fill the air around us. Imagine now the world around you settling softly. ASMR, with all its calming science, remains a quiet gift that we can call upon at any time. Whether for relaxation, sleep, or simply a moment of peace, ASMR offers us a gentle invitation to slow down, breathe deeply, and listen to the world's softest whispers. In this moment, let your thoughts drift, your body relax, and your mind embrace the peace that surrounds you. Imagine once again the soft, unhurried moment just before nightfall, when the world feels as though it's sighing into rest. The colours of the sky are fading into cool, muted tones, and the world seems to slow, gently settling into its rhythm for the evening. The air carries a softness, and the sounds of the day fade into quiet, peaceful whispers. This is the feeling ASMR can bring, a slowing of the world around you, where everything becomes soft, clear, and serene. As you relax into this moment, Feel your breath deepen with ease as the soft world of ASMR continues to unfold gently before you. In Chapter 2, we explored the calming effects ASMR has on the brain and body. We learned how these gentle triggers activate pathways that soothe, comfort, and relax. In this chapter, let's delve further into why ASMR feels so deeply personal for many. ASMR is unique in its ability to elicit a physical, almost intimate response from the brain, and understanding this response helps us understand why ASMR is so powerfully relaxing and comforting. To begin, we must consider how ASMR taps into the brain's deeper networks, particularly those involved in emotional connection and personal care. When we experience ASMR, the brain's response is not just related to sound or sight, it's deeply tied to how we perceive the world around us, especially in relation to others. ASMR often simulates sensations of personal attention, a feeling of being cared for, and the calm that comes with being gently nurtured. It's like the experience of someone quietly speaking to you, offering their full attention without rushing or forcing anything. Their voice is soft, gentle, and unhurried, and as they speak you feel safe, as though time itself is slowing down for you. This deeply personal experience occurs because of how the brain processes the sensation of social connection. ASMR triggers often activate the brain's mirror neurons, which are responsible for helping us empathize and connect with others. These neurons help us mirror the actions of others, even when we're not physically interacting with them. For example, when we hear the soft rustle of paper or the gentle tapping of fingers, the brain may not just process the sound, it may also simulate the tactile sensation of those actions as though they are happening directly to us. This connection between sensory experience and emotional reaction is what makes ASMR feel so personal. It creates a sense of connection to another being, even though the interaction is mediated by sound or video. Imagine now the effect of soft, rhythmic tapping on your skin. The tapping is so gentle, so deliberate that it feels almost like the softest touch. As the sound reaches your ears, your brain responds by sending gentle signals to the sensory areas of your skin, simulating the sensation of being touched. This sense of physical contact, though only imagined, creates a deeply calming effect, lowering stress and promoting relaxation. The connection between sound and touch in the brain makes ASMR such a powerful tool for calming the mind and body. ASMR can also evoke feelings of deep comfort because of the way it stimulates the release of certain neurochemicals in the brain. In addition to oxytocin, which is released when we experience feelings of safety and trust, ASMR can trigger the release of endorphins, those soothing chemicals that promote a sense of well-being. Endorphins are often associated with feelings of happiness and pleasure, and their gentle release helps explain why ASMR is so effective at creating a sense of emotional warmth and comfort. It's as if the brain is gently rewarding you for taking the time to relax, for embracing a moment of calm. Imagine this moment now, the soft release of endorphins as a result of experiencing ASMR. Your body feels lighter, your mind clearer, and your heart rate has slowed gently. Every breath you take feels as though it's bringing more peace, more comfort. The soothing sensation of endorphins flowing through your system softens everything within you, creating a deep sense of relaxation. Your muscles loosen, and your thoughts become softer, as if each one is gently washed away by the calm, warm water of a peaceful stream. This release of soothing chemicals can have a profound impact on stress levels. For many, ASMR provides an effective antidote to the busyness and tension of everyday life. The world we live in often feels loud, fast-paced, and full of constant demands, which can create a feeling of being overwhelmed. ASMR, by contrast, offers a gentle, quiet pause, a reminder that we can slow down, release tension, and return to a peaceful state of being. The effect is so strong that some people even turn to ASMR as a way to manage stress and anxiety, seeking it out when they need a moment of peace amidst the noise of daily life. In addition to relieving stress, ASMR has been shown to improve sleep for many people. For those who struggle to fall asleep, ASMR provides a calm, nurturing environment that quiets the mind and promotes relaxation. The soothing sounds of ASMR act like a gentle lullaby, guiding the brain into a restful state where sleep can come easily. Imagine now the feeling of slipping into sleep with the help of ASMR. The soft sounds, the calming visuals, the gentle waves of relaxation. All of these work together to lull you into a peaceful slumber, where you drift effortlessly through the night. What makes ASMR such an effective sleep aid is the way it interacts with the body's relaxation response. As ASMR triggers activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body enters a state of rest and recovery. The heart rate slows, muscles release their tension, and the brain transitions from a state of alertness to one of calm. This is the same process that occurs when we prepare for sleep, making ASMR a natural companion for those seeking to ease into rest. The gentle stimulation of the senses helps the brain transition smoothly into a state of deep relaxation, where sleep can follow naturally. Imagine that moment when you know sleep is just around the corner. Your breathing is slow and steady. Your body is completely relaxed, and your mind feels clear and calm. ASMR has helped guide you into this peaceful state, like a gentle wave carrying you toward the shore of restful sleep. You feel safe, secure, and ready to let go, knowing that you are being embraced by a world of soft sounds and peaceful sensations. For many, ASMR has become a deeply personal ritual, a moment in their day to retreat from the world's demands and return to a peaceful, nurturing space. Whether it's through soft whispers, tapping sounds, or the slow movements of a person speaking gently into a microphone, ASMR offers a sanctuary of calm that helps restore balance to the mind and body. It's not just about relaxation, it's about connection, safety, and the quiet comfort of being cared for, even in the gentlest of ways. Imagine now the world of ASMR around you. Every sound is soft, every visual cue slow and deliberate. You're surrounded by a gentle hum that fills the air with peace. Your body feels light, your thoughts are soft, and your heart is calm. This is the gift of ASMR, the ability to slow down the world around you, even if only for a moment, and let yourself rest in the warmth of stillness. As this chapter softly comes to a close, let yourself absorb the calmness that ASMR offers. Let it fill you with peace, like the softest wave lapping at the shore, carrying you gently into a state of rest. ASMR is not just a sensation, it is a way to embrace tranquility, to calm the mind and to find comfort in a world that often feels too fast. Allow it to guide you wherever you are, bringing you closer to that peaceful, serene place where relaxation and sleep reside. Imagine once again the quiet embrace of evening, when the world seems to slow down, its movement softening with the gentle coolness of night. The air is still, and the sounds around you seem to fade into a peaceful hush. It's in these quiet moments that ASMR can be felt most profoundly. The subtle sounds, the soft triggers, each one weaving its way into your body and mind, guiding you into a place of deep relaxation. With each passing second, your breath becomes slower, your body more at ease. ASMR has the quiet power to ease you into calm, like a soft lullaby that carries you away from the noise of the world into a space of stillness. In the previous chapters, we explored how ASMR triggers the brain's relaxation response and activates areas that help soothe the body. We've seen how ASMR works on a chemical level, encouraging the release of endorphins and oxytocin to foster feelings of comfort, connection, and well-being. In this chapter, let's delve deeper into ASMR's effects on mental health and explore how it can help reduce stress, manage anxiety, and even improve emotional regulation. Stress is a natural part of life. We encounter it in various forms: work, relationships, expectations, and even the fast-paced world we navigate daily. In moments of stress, the body enters a heightened state of alertness, preparing us to react to perceived threats. The heart rate increases, muscles tense, and the mind becomes more focused, often making it difficult to relax. However, ASMR offers a calming antidote, gently guiding the body and mind back into balance. Imagine the sensation of stress slowly melting away. It begins in your shoulders, where tension tends to settle first. ASMR triggers work like a soft wave, washing over your body and slowly dissolving that tightness. You can almost feel your muscles releasing their grip one by one as your body responds to the calming effects of ASMR. It's as if the world becomes quieter, softer, and more manageable, allowing you to breathe deeply and freely once again. The calming effects of ASMR are tied to its ability to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural rest and digest response. This system is responsible for lowering the heart rate, reducing blood pressure, and promoting relaxation after periods of stress. ASMR triggers work to engage this system, encouraging the body to shift from a state of high alert to one of calm. It's as if the body is gently reminded that it can rest, that it is safe, and that it doesn't have to carry the weight of stress any longer. Imagine now that the sensation of stress has completely dissolved, leaving your body in a state of deep relaxation. Your breath is steady and calm, and your muscles feel light and at ease. The soft sounds of ASMR are still with you, guiding you deeper into this peaceful state, allowing you to release anything that no longer serves you. You feel as if the world around you has softened, becoming more gentle, and you are floating through it with ease. For many people, ASMR serves as a natural way to manage anxiety, a common condition that can feel overwhelming and consuming. Anxiety often causes a state of heightened alertness and worry, making it difficult to relax or focus. In these moments, the mind races with endless thoughts, each one more consuming than the last. But ASMR offers a gentle escape, providing a sense of calm and distraction that allows the mind to settle. Imagine the anxiety slowly melting away, just as stress did before. As you listen to the soft sounds of ASMR, perhaps a slow rhythmic tapping or the soft whisper of someone speaking, you begin to feel the tension in your mind ease. Your thoughts no longer race, and the heavy weight of worry lifts from your chest. These sounds act like a soothing balm for your mind, gently coaxing it back into stillness. It's as if you can feel each thought being slowly released one by one as your mind finds peace in the rhythm of the gentle sounds. This soothing effect is linked to the brain's ability to shift focus. When you listen to ASMR triggers, your attention is diverted from the overwhelming thoughts of anxiety and focused on the soothing sensations created by the sounds. This shift in focus helps to calm the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing fear and anxiety, and activate the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision-making and emotional regulation. This calming effect on the brain helps ease anxiety, promoting a sense of peace and emotional balance. ASMR has also been shown to improve sleep for many people, particularly those who experience anxiety or stress. Sleep disturbances are common for those dealing with anxiety, as the mind struggles to quiet itself before bed. ASMR offers a gentle way to guide the mind into rest by providing a calming environment that promotes relaxation and peace. The gentle sounds of ASMR act as a lullaby for the mind, guiding it into a peaceful, restful state. Imagine yourself lying in bed, the soft sounds of ASMR filling the space around you. Perhaps it's the gentle rustling of paper or the soft tapping of a distant surface. Each sound is soothing. Each breath you take brings you closer to the sleep you've been longing for. Your thoughts are quiet now, your body completely relaxed, and the weight of the day has lifted from you. The calming effects of ASMR have created the perfect environment for sleep, one where the mind can rest without distraction, and the body can relax fully into its natural rhythm. As we continue to explore ASMR's therapeutic benefits, it's important to consider its effects on emotional regulation. Emotional regulation refers to the ability to manage and respond to emotional experiences in a healthy and balanced way. For many people, emotional regulation can be challenging, especially in times of stress or overwhelming emotions. ASMR offers a tool for managing these emotions by promoting relaxation and creating a peaceful mental space. Imagine now that you're in a moment of emotional overwhelm, perhaps feeling anxious, upset, or uncertain. ASMR offers a space where you can retreat, a space of stillness and calm that allows your emotions to settle and return to balance. The soothing sounds, the gentle triggers, the soft whispers, all of these elements combine to create a peaceful environment where you can reset emotionally. The brain responds to these triggers with calmness, and the emotions that once felt intense begin to soften, allowing you to regain a sense of balance and control. The beauty of ASMR lies in its ability to provide immediate relief, a calming response that settles within the body and mind. It's not a temporary escape, but a gentle invitation to return to a place of peace. The more we learn about ASMR, the more we discover its profound effect on mental and emotional health. It offers a natural, non-invasive way to manage stress, ease anxiety, improve sleep, and regulate emotions, all with the gentle power of sound. Imagine now that you're completely at peace. Your body is relaxed, your mind is still, and the gentle waves of ASMR continue to wash over you, guiding you toward a state of inner calm. You are free from the worries of the day, free from the rush of thoughts, and you exist in this moment of peaceful balance. This is the gift of ASMR, a reminder that in the quietest moments, we can find the most profound peace. As this chapter closes, let yourself absorb the understanding of ASMR's powerful effects on the mind and body. It is more than just a sensation. It is a therapeutic tool, a pathway to relaxation, a way to reconnect with peace. The sounds of ASMR can guide you back to balance, to calm, and to the deep rest that every mind and body deserves. Imagine once again the gentle unfolding of evening, when the light outside the window softens into deep shades of violet and blue. The world feels quieter now, as if the day has drawn a slow, peaceful breath before it rests. You can feel the calming pull of the night, the stillness in the air, the space between each breath. This moment of peace, where everything slows down, is much like the effect ASMR can have on the mind and body. The soft sounds, the soothing visuals, the gentle presence, They work together to guide you toward a deep, relaxing state. Allow yourself to settle into this chapter, feeling your body relax with each word, each thought, as you gently float along with the calming rhythm of ASMR. In the previous chapters, we've seen how ASMR affects the brain, creating a deeply calming response that alleviates stress, eases anxiety, and promotes relaxation. In this chapter, we will explore another aspect of ASMR's powerful effects: its ability to promote mindfulness and enhance emotional well-being. ASMR is not just about soothing sounds or visual triggers. It is a practice that can help you connect more deeply with the present moment, creating a sense of calm and awareness that fosters emotional balance. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations without trying to change them. In a world filled with constant distractions, mindfulness provides a gentle space where you can simply exist, without the pressure of doing or achieving anything. ASMR, with its soft sounds and slow rhythms, naturally encourages mindfulness by drawing your attention away from the noise of the world and into the present moment. Imagine now a moment of complete stillness. The sounds of ASMR surround you gently, creating a peaceful space where your mind can settle. You're fully present in this moment, with no thoughts pulling you away, no distractions filling your mind. The rhythmic sound of a soft whisper or the delicate tapping of fingers captures your full attention, bringing you into the here and now. As you listen, your body begins to relax, your mind begins to quiet, and the world around you feels distant and soft. This is the essence of mindfulness: being present, fully absorbed in the peaceful rhythm of the moment. By focusing on the sensory experience of ASMR, your mind becomes anchored in the present, allowing you to release worries and distractions. The brain, when exposed to ASMR triggers, naturally shifts from a state of active thinking to a more relaxed, receptive state. This transition is similar to the shift that occurs during meditation, when the focus moves away from the constant chatter of the mind and toward a state of inner stillness. ASMR, in this sense, acts as a form of mindful relaxation, helping to cultivate a sense of awareness and calm in the moment. Imagine now that your mind is completely still, like a calm pond with no ripples disturbing its surface. You're fully present in this moment of relaxation, feeling each sound as it washes over you, each sensation settling deeper into your body. There are no concerns, no thoughts about the past or the future, just the peaceful, slow rhythm of the present. Your breath matches the gentle flow of the sounds, rising and falling in harmony with the soothing waves of ASMR. ASMR also plays a significant role in emotional well-being by creating a sense of connection. The triggers that produce ASMR often simulate personal attention or a sense of care, whispered words, close proximity, or slow, deliberate movements. These cues activate the brain's emotional centers, encouraging feelings of comfort and safety. In many ways, ASMR can mimic the soothing experience of being cared for, fostering a sense of emotional security. When you listen to ASMR, whether it's the soft tapping of an object or the gentle whisper of a voice, the brain interprets these sounds as signals of safety and nurturing. The experience of being cared for, even in a non-physical way, activates the release of oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust, connection, and affection. This is why ASMR often feels so emotionally fulfilling. It taps into the deep human need for connection and comfort, offering a quiet, gentle way to feel nurtured by the world around you. Imagine the warmth of these feelings wrapping around you now. the soft, nurturing voice that speaks to you, guiding you through each breath, each moment. You feel safe, at ease, as though the world is cradling you gently in its arms. The release of oxytocin calms your nervous system, lowers your stress levels, and helps you connect more deeply with yourself and the world around you. In this space, you are free to let go of the emotional weight you may be carrying, finding comfort and connection through the simple experience of ASMR. This sense of connection extends beyond the personal and into the universal. Many people report feeling a sense of community when engaging with ASMR videos, especially those that feature roleplay scenarios or soft-spoken one-on-one interactions. The act of watching someone speak softly, offering attention and care, can create a sense of emotional closeness, even in the absence of physical contact. This emotional closeness is deeply comforting, especially for those who may feel isolated or disconnected from others. Imagine now the feeling of being surrounded by warmth, even in a quiet room. The sounds of ASMR, soft and deliberate, create a feeling of being seen, heard, and cared for. This feeling of connection is often described as a gentle embrace, a moment when the world becomes still and you are fully present, deeply connected to the soothing energy of the sounds around you. The brain responds to this connection with a sense of emotional relief, making ASMR not just a relaxing experience, but an emotionally fulfilling one. In addition to promoting emotional well-being, ASMR also helps foster a deeper connection with the body. In the modern world, many of us spend our days disconnected from our physical selves, often caught up in the busy noise of daily life. ASMR offers a chance to reconnect with the body through sensory experience. The soft, calming sounds activate the sensory pathways in the brain, creating a deeper awareness of the body's sensations. Whether it's the feeling of relaxation in the muscles, the gentle tingling that travels across the skin, or the soft rhythms of breath. ASMR brings attention to the physical experience of being alive. Imagine now that you're aware of every small sensation in your body, the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe, the soft warmth of your skin against the surface beneath you. The tingling sensation of ASMR ripples across your body, reminding you of its presence, guiding you toward a deeper connection with yourself. With every breath, you become more aware of the sensations in your body, and with every sound, you sink deeper into relaxation. ASMR encourages this embodied awareness, allowing you to feel fully present, fully connected to the calm within. This deepened connection to the body is especially helpful for managing tension and physical discomfort. The calming effects of ASMR can help release physical stress, easing tight muscles and promoting overall relaxation. For many, ASMR is a gentle antidote to the physical strain that comes from stress or anxiety. By relaxing both the mind and body, ASMR offers a holistic approach to wellness that encompasses both emotional and physical care. Imagine the sensation of your body slowly relaxing, each muscle releasing tension as you listen to the soothing sounds. The day's worries melt away, and your body sinks into a state of restfulness. With each breath, you feel lighter, more at ease, as though the weight of the world has been lifted, if only for a moment. ASMR is a way to nurture both the body and mind, providing a peaceful escape that restores balance and calm. As we continue to explore the science of ASMR, we can see how it offers a simple yet powerful tool for relaxation, mindfulness, and emotional well-being. It is more than just a sensation. It is a practice that invites us to slow down, to listen, to connect with ourselves, and to find peace in the quietest of moments. Through ASMR, we can embrace the present, find comfort in connection, and nurture our emotional and physical health. And now, as this chapter gently closes, imagine yourself sinking deeper into peace. The soft sounds of ASMR continue to fill the air around you, guiding you toward a deeper state of rest, relaxation, and mindfulness. Let the gentle rhythms wash over you, soothing your mind and body, reminding you that peace is always within reach. You are safe, you are connected, and you are deeply relaxed. Imagine a moment when everything in the world around you slows, when the rush of the day fades and the air becomes still, holding you gently within its embrace. The sun dips lower, casting soft shadows that stretch across the earth, and the world feels as though it's breathing with you, quietly, unhurriedly, steadily. In these peaceful moments, ASMR can be felt deeply, a soft hum in the background of your awareness, gently guiding you into relaxation. Each sound, each gentle movement brings you closer to a state of calm. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the stillness of this moment envelop you, guiding you into a place where time seems to dissolve and all that remains is peace. In the previous chapters, we've explored how ASMR triggers activate the brain and body's relaxation response, alleviating stress and promoting emotional well-being. In this chapter, we will look deeper into how ASMR can help improve mental clarity, support emotional resilience, and even foster a greater sense of presence. ASMR is not just a fleeting sensation, it has the power to guide us back to ourselves, to clear the mind, and to deepen our connection with the world around us. Mental clarity is something that many of us seek in our fast-paced, often overwhelming world. The constant stream of thoughts, concerns, and distractions can cloud our mind, making it difficult to focus or find peace. ASMR offers a gentle way to restore that clarity by helping us tune into the present moment. Through the soft sounds and subtle triggers, ASMR creates a focused space where the mind can relax and realign itself with the calm rhythms of the world. Imagine now the feeling of your thoughts slowing. Each idea that once felt urgent begins to soften and drift away like leaves carried on a quiet breeze. ASMR guides your attention to the present, to the sounds, to the sensations, and for a moment, everything else fades into the background. Your mind becomes clear, free from the clutter of distractions. The world around you feels more focused, more still, and your thoughts settle into a peaceful, gentle rhythm. The reason ASMR helps with mental clarity is tied to its ability to calm the nervous system. When the brain is exposed to ASMR triggers, it shifts from the heightened state of alertness associated with stress to a state of relaxation and focus. This transition helps clear the mental fog that can arise from anxiety or overwhelming thoughts. The rhythmic sounds of ASMR engage the brain in a way that encourages concentration, but without the urgency or pressure that often accompanies the desire for focus. It's a soft, soothing way to help the mind return to a place of clarity and calm. Imagine now that you are fully present in the moment. Your mind is still, your body is relaxed, and there is nothing but the gentle sounds of ASMR guiding you into a deeper state of awareness. With each breath, you feel more focused, more connected to the present moment. The clarity that ASMR brings is not sharp or forced. It's a gentle, natural alignment where your mind and body work in harmony to bring you peace. Imagine a quiet, serene morning when the first light of day begins to softly kiss the earth. The world around you seems to stretch and yawn in gentle stillness, and the soft air carries the promise of peace. There is no rush in this moment, no urgency, just the calm rhythm of the world waking up slowly. This moment, filled with soft sounds and calm energies, is much like the effect ASMR has on the body and mind, a gentle awakening, a slow, restorative process that brings clarity and peace. As you breathe deeply and allow the quiet to envelop you, let your thoughts soften and drift. ASMR guides you into a state of peace where everything feels still and balanced, like the morning sky stretching infinitely above you. In the previous chapters, we've discussed how ASMR triggers relaxation, promotes emotional resilience, and even supports physical healing. Now let us delve deeper into how ASMR can boost mood, alleviate emotional exhaustion, and help restore your emotional energy. In our busy lives, it's easy to feel drained, mentally and emotionally. ASMR offers a quiet, soothing way to reconnect with ourselves, to restore our sense of peace, and to lift our spirits. Through its gentle sounds and calming rhythms, ASMR acts as a balm for the soul, helping to rejuvenate the mind and body. The demands of daily life can often leave us feeling overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted, or disconnected from ourselves. We move through the world, juggling responsibilities, relationships, and tasks, without always giving ourselves the time to rest, reflect, and recharge. This emotional exhaustion, if not addressed, can build over time, leaving us feeling drained and disconnected from our sense of self. ASMR offers a simple yet profound solution to this, a moment of pause where you can return to yourself and restore your emotional energy. Imagine now that you're stepping into a peaceful space where everything around you is calm and unhurried. The sounds of ASMR fill the air, soft whispers, gentle tapping, delicate rustling. These sounds act like a soothing balm for your emotions, allowing you to release the tension and exhaustion that you've been carrying. Your body begins to relax, your mind begins to quiet, and you feel a deep sense of emotional release. ASMR helps you reconnect with yourself, allowing you to nurture your emotional health and restore your inner peace. The beauty of ASMR lies in its ability to offer immediate emotional relief. In moments of emotional exhaustion, when the weight of the world feels heavy, ASMR provides a gentle refuge. The calming sounds activate the brain's relaxation pathways, helping to reduce the physical and emotional tension that often accompanies stress and anxiety. With each sound, you feel lighter, more at ease, as though the weight of the day is slowly being lifted from your shoulders. ASMR is not just about relaxation. It is about healing the emotional energy that has been drained over time, replenishing it with soft, nurturing sounds. Imagine the feeling of emotional exhaustion melting away. The tightness in your chest softens, the restlessness in your mind fades, and you begin to feel at peace. The soothing sounds of ASMR guide you toward a deeper sense of emotional well-being, allowing you to process any emotions that have built up and release them gently. ASMR nurtures the spirit, offering comfort and calm in times of emotional need. It is a reminder that you can always return to this space, where peace and healing await, ready to restore your sense of balance. One of the most profound effects of ASMR is its ability to lift mood and improve emotional outlook. Many people who experience ASMR report feeling a sense of joy, contentment, and even euphoria in response to the triggers. These feelings are not fleeting. They are rooted in the brain's release of neurochemicals like serotonin and dopamine, chemicals associated with happiness, pleasure, and emotional well-being. When we experience ASMR, the brain rewards us with these soothing chemicals, creating feelings of warmth, comfort, and joy. Imagine now the lightness of your mood, as though the weight of emotional exhaustion has been replaced with the gentle sense of happiness. The sounds of ASMR are soft and nurturing, and as you listen, your body responds with feelings of contentment and calm. Your heart feels light, and your mind feels clear. You're no longer burdened by the stresses of the day, but instead, you're enveloped in a space of peaceful serenity. This is the gift of ASMR, the ability to elevate your mood, to restore your emotional balance, and to bring you back to a place of inner harmony. The release of serotonin and dopamine during ASMR experiences also helps to regulate the body's stress response. When the body experiences stress, the levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, can rise, leaving us feeling anxious and overwhelmed. ASMR acts as a natural counterbalance to this by helping to reduce cortisol levels and encourage the release of serotonin and dopamine. This shift in neurochemistry creates a sense of well-being, making it easier to navigate the challenges of daily life with a more balanced perspective. Imagine now that your body is fully relaxed and your mind is at ease. The soft sounds of ASMR continue to fill the space around you, and you feel your body respond with a sense of emotional release and rejuvenation. The calming sounds, the gentle rhythms, all work together to lift your spirits and bring you back to a place of emotional balance. ASMR not only helps alleviate stress, but also fosters a deep sense of joy and peace, reminding you that relaxation and happiness are within reach, no matter the circumstances. In addition to improving mood and emotional well-being, ASMR can also help alleviate symptoms of depression. While ASMR is not a replacement for professional treatment, many people who experience depression find that ASMR helps lift their mood and provide relief from emotional distress. The calming effects of ASMR create a soothing environment where the mind can rest, free from the heavy weight of negative thoughts. The gentle sounds offer a safe space to process emotions, helping to lift the veil of sadness and bring a sense of lightness and calm. Imagine now that the heaviness of depression has lifted. The world seems brighter, the colours more vivid, and your mind feels lighter. The soft sounds of ASMR continue to soothe you, offering comfort and emotional relief. You feel a sense of peace that you have not experienced in a while, and for the first time in a long time, you can breathe deeply, free from the weight of sadness. ASMR is a gentle reminder that emotional recovery is possible, that peace and joy are always within reach, and that you can find rest even in the most difficult times. As we conclude this chapter, let yourself absorb the understanding of how ASMR can support emotional well-being. It is more than just a tool for relaxation. It is a pathway to emotional healing, a means of restoring balance, and a source of joy and comfort. ASMR creates a peaceful space where emotional exhaustion can be released, mood can be elevated, and inner peace can be restored. Imagine the peace that ASMR offers, the healing it brings, the mood it lifts. Let this knowledge settle softly in your mind like gentle waves drifting along a calm shore. You're always able to return to this space of peace and healing, where emotional well-being is nurtured and restored. Imagine once again the world settling into quiet, a soft hush descending as the day gives way to night. The air feels cool and still, as if the world itself is taking a deep breath, preparing for rest. In this space, where time moves softly and without hurry, ASMR offers its quiet invitation, an invitation to pause, to breathe, to settle. As the soft sounds fill the air around you, let them guide you toward a peaceful state, where all that matters is the present moment, where you're gently cradled by the calming, soothing world of ASMR. In the previous chapters, we've explored the deep, restorative effects of ASMR on emotional health, cognitive function, and overall relaxation. But ASMR's effects extend beyond these areas into the subtle workings of the body systems, where it can help with focus, enhance mental clarity, and improve the way we navigate our lives. In this chapter, we will dive deeper into how ASMR can positively impact cognitive performance, increase mindfulness, and allow you to approach each moment with more focus, clarity, and ease. Mental clarity is a precious gift in a world full of distractions. Our minds are constantly pulled in many directions, and the demands of everyday life can cloud our thinking, making it difficult to focus on what truly matters. ASMR offers a pathway to clear, focused thinking, a space where distractions fade and your attention can settle. By soothing the mind and calming the nervous system, ASMR helps create a mental environment where clarity can thrive. Imagine now a moment when your thoughts, once scattered and busy, begin to slow and settle. The gentle sounds of ASMR fill the air, and you feel your attention narrowing, focusing on the present moment. As you listen, the noise of the outside world fades away, leaving only the soothing sounds of ASMR to guide your thoughts. Your mind is calm, and your focus sharpens, allowing you to engage with the task at hand without distraction. The clarity you feel is like the first light of dawn breaking through the fog, illuminating everything around you with a soft, steady glow. The calming effects of ASMR help the brain shift from a state of high alert to one of relaxation. When the brain is calm, the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for higher-level thinking, problem-solving, and concentration, becomes more active. This allows for sharper focus, clearer thinking, and improved cognitive function. As you listen to the soft sounds of ASMR, your mind enters a state where it can process information more efficiently, free from the distractions that often cloud judgment. Imagine now that you are fully engaged in a task, whether it's writing, reading, or solving a problem. As you listen to the gentle sounds of ASMR, your mind becomes more attuned to the task at hand. Your thoughts flow smoothly, and each idea builds on the last, allowing you to approach the task with ease and confidence. ASMR clears the mental clutter, creating a space where creativity and focus can thrive. The brain, at peace, is able to perform at its best. ASMR also has a powerful effect on memory and learning. For many people, recalling information can be a challenge, especially in moments of stress or anxiety. The brain, when overwhelmed, can have difficulty storing or retrieving memories. ASMR provides a calming environment that allows the brain to relax and function more efficiently. When the mind is calm, the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory, becomes more active, making it easier to encode and recall information. Imagine now that you're trying to remember a piece of important information, perhaps for work or a personal project. As you listen to the soft sounds of ASMR, your mind clears, and the information you've been searching for surfaces easily. The calmness of ASMR helps you access memories and thoughts with ease, allowing you to recall them with clarity. The soothing sounds guide you into a state of relaxed focus, where the mind is free to process and retain information more efficiently. In addition to its effects on focus and memory, ASMR is also linked to increased mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, free from judgment or distraction. It is about observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without becoming attached to them. ASMR naturally encourages mindfulness by drawing attention to the present moment, to the sensations created by the soft sounds and gentle rhythms. By focusing on the sounds, you allow yourself to be fully immersed in the present without concern for the past or future. Imagine now that you're fully immersed in the present moment, your awareness centered on the gentle sounds of ASMR. Each sound becomes a point of focus, each sensation a reminder to be fully present. Your thoughts no longer race, no longer pull you in different directions. Instead, you're fully absorbed in the soft, soothing rhythm of ASMR, where time feels slow and unhurried. This state of mindfulness helps calm the mind, allowing you to let go of the distractions that often pull your attention away from what truly matters. ASMR is a gentle way to practice mindfulness, offering a quiet space where you can connect with yourself and the world around you. By focusing on the present moment, you cultivate a sense of awareness and clarity that extends beyond the experience of ASMR itself. This mindfulness can carry over into other areas of your life, helping you approach each moment with more focus, patience, and presence. Imagine now that this sense of mindfulness stays with you, guiding you through your day, helping you remain centered and calm no matter what comes your way. ASMR's calming effects also extend to the body, helping to reduce physical tension and stress. The soft sounds activate the body's parasympathetic nervous system, encouraging the body to enter a state of rest and recovery. As the body relaxes, the heart rate slows, blood pressure decreases, and muscles loosen. This physical relaxation creates an optimal environment for the mind to focus, think clearly, and process information efficiently. ASMR provides the mind and body with the calm they need to perform at their best. Imagine now that your body is relaxed, free from tension. The gentle sounds of ASMR continue to guide you, and with each sound you feel your body soften further. The tightness in your shoulders, the heaviness in your chest, all of these melt away, leaving you feeling light and at ease. The relaxation you experience in your body mirrors the clarity you feel in your mind, creating a harmonious balance between mental and physical relaxation. ASMR offers this balance, a gentle reminder that relaxation is essential for optimal performance, whether it's in your work, creative endeavors, or personal life. As this chapter draws to a close, imagine once more the soft rhythm of ASMR guiding you toward mental clarity, focus, and mindfulness. Through its soothing sounds, ASMR clears the mind, reduces distractions, and helps you approach each moment with a calm, centered presence. It is not just a tool for relaxation, it is a practice that enhances cognitive function, nurtures emotional well-being, and supports overall wellness. Let yourself drift now, softly, deeply, into the clarity of the present moment. Let the gentle sounds of ASMR guide you into a state of perfect stillness, where every thought is clear, every sensation is vivid, and every breath is calm. In this moment, you are fully at peace. Imagine a quiet space where the outside world fades away, and all that remains is peace. The soft sounds of ASMR fill the air, guiding your attention gently to the present moment. In this space, there are no distractions, no rush, just the soothing rhythm of soft whispers, delicate tapping, and the gentle hum of relaxation. Each sound feels like a comforting embrace, wrapping you in a sense of safety and calm. With each soft breath, you feel more grounded, more connected, as if you found a quiet sanctuary within your own mind. ASMR, in its simplest form, offers not just relaxation, but a quiet invitation to reconnect with the world around you. In the previous chapters, we've explored how ASMR affects the mind and body, helping to alleviate stress, promote relaxation, and enhance emotional well-being. In this chapter, we'll delve into another aspect of ASMR, the way it fosters a sense of social connection, empathy, and safety. Though ASMR is often experienced individually, it has the power to create a shared sense of intimacy and understanding, reminding us of the deep human need for connection. One of the most unique aspects of ASMR is its ability to evoke feelings of personal attention. Many ASMR videos feature soft-spoken role-plays where the creator speaks directly to the viewer, offering words of care and reassurance. This type of personal attention can be incredibly soothing, triggering the brain's emotional centers and fostering a sense of closeness. The feeling of being cared for, even in a virtual sense, is deeply comforting and can create a powerful sense of connection. Imagine now that you're listening to a soft, comforting voice, guiding you gently through each breath. The words are kind, unhurried, and full of warmth. The sense of connection you feel with the speaker is immediate. Despite the distance between you, you feel heard, understood, and cared for. This simple act of being acknowledged and attended to can be incredibly nurturing, providing a sense of emotional fulfillment that is sometimes difficult to find in the hustle and bustle of daily life. This sense of personal attention in ASMR is not just about the sounds themselves, but the way they evoke feelings of safety and trust. The brain is wired to respond to nurturing cues, gentle voices, calm gestures, and soft movements. When we hear these cues, our brains release oxytocin, the love hormone, which promotes feelings of connection, safety, and empathy. ASMR, in its most soothing form, taps into this neurochemical response, creating a sense of emotional security and calm. It is as if the brain is saying, "You are safe, you are cared for, and you are not alone." Imagine now that the world around you has become softer, gentler, as though everything is moving at a slower pace. The calming sounds of ASMR help you feel more connected to the present moment, to yourself, and to the world around you. In this space, there is no urgency, no stress, just a quiet, nurturing environment that invites you to relax, to be still, and to let go of everything that does not serve you. ASMR offers not just a sensory experience, but an emotional one, helping to foster a sense of belonging and emotional connection. This feeling of connection is not limited to the moment of listening, but can extend to our understanding of others. ASMR has been shown to activate the brain's mirror neurons, which are responsible for empathy and the ability to relate to others. When we hear someone speak softly, when we witness their deliberate, caring movements, our brains mirror these actions, creating a sense of shared experience. This mirror response helps us feel more connected to the person providing the ASMR, fostering a deep sense of empathy and mutual understanding. Imagine now that you're listening to a soft-spoken message of care. As you hear each word, your brain is responding by mirroring the emotional tone, creating a sense of shared experience and emotional connection. You're not just listening to the sounds, you're feeling them, experiencing them, and connecting with them on a deeper level. The brain's ability to mirror these gentle actions allows you to experience empathy in a unique and soothing way, making ASMR a powerful tool for fostering emotional connection and understanding. ASMR also has the potential to create a sense of belonging. In a world where feelings of isolation and loneliness are common, ASMR provides a gentle reminder that we are not alone. Many ASMR videos feature creators who speak directly to the viewer, offering words of encouragement, reassurance, and understanding. These videos create a virtual space where people can feel a sense of belonging, even in times of emotional struggle. The soothing sounds and caring presence create a comforting environment where individuals can reconnect with themselves and with others, even from a distance. Imagine now that you are part of a quiet, supportive community. As you listen to the sounds of ASMR, you feel a sense of belonging, a connection that transcends time and space. The soft voice speaking to you feels like a friend, someone who understands, someone who is there to offer support and comfort. Even though you may be listening alone, the experience of ASMR helps you feel connected to something larger, a shared human experience of care, empathy, and understanding. In this space, you are not alone. You are part of something peaceful, something comforting, something real. The ability of ASMR to create a sense of belonging also ties into its role in self-soothing. In moments of stress or emotional difficulty, we often seek comfort and support from others. ASMR offers a unique way to self-soothe, to provide the same comfort and care we might seek from another person, but in a deeply personal, self-directed way. By listening to ASMR, we can offer ourselves the comfort and connection we need, fostering a sense of safety and reassurance. In this way, ASMR empowers individuals to care for themselves, to build emotional resilience, and to strengthen their sense of inner peace. Imagine now that you're surrounded by a soft, nurturing atmosphere. The sounds of ASMR guide you into a state of deep relaxation, helping you reconnect with yourself and with the world around you. You feel safe, secure, and comforted, as if you are being gently held by the world itself. The experience of ASMR, though solitary, creates a sense of shared experience and emotional connection, reminding you that you are never truly alone. ASMR provides a space of emotional care that can be accessed at any time, offering solace and peace in moments of need. As this chapter comes to a close, let the soothing power of ASMR continue to resonate with you. It is more than just a sensory experience. It is a tool for connection, empathy, and emotional well-being. Through its gentle sounds and calming presence, ASMR helps foster a sense of safety, belonging, and emotional care. It is a reminder that even in times of isolation or stress, we can always return to this space of peace, comfort, and connection. Imagine a gentle dusk settling over the world, the light fading in slow, delicate layers as the day dissolves into evening. The air is cool, soft, and still, as if the entire landscape is exhaling after a long day. You might hear the distant hush of leaves swaying in a slow breeze, or the subtle hum of night beginning its quiet rise. In this peaceful transition, ASMR comes to life in the most comforting way, like a whisper brushing across your senses, guiding you gently toward relaxation. As you breathe slowly, let the softness of the moment wrap around you, inviting you into a deeper understanding of how these soothing sensations support the mind and body. And perhaps, as you drift into this chapter, you might quietly wonder where you're drifting off from tonight. In earlier chapters, we explored how ASMR nurtures emotional resilience, supports mindfulness, heightens connection, and calms the nervous system. Yet there is a deeper layer to this gentle world, one that touches on something subtle but powerful, the way ASMR shapes your relationship with yourself. For many, ASMR becomes more than a moment of comfort. It becomes a practice of self-kindness, a way of speaking softly to the mind, of guiding the body toward warmth, reassurance, and rest. Imagine yourself in a quiet room where the only light comes from a soft glow, perhaps a candle or the gentle shimmer of something nearby. The space around you feels safe, warm, and familiar. You are alone, yet not lonely, because the soft sounds that fill the air feel like the presence of someone who cares. This is the unique power of ASMR. It creates a sense of companionship, even in solitude. The sounds become a form of self-compassion, as if each whisper is saying, "You are safe. You can rest now." ASMR helps us access the softer parts of ourselves, the parts that crave stillness, understanding, and gentleness. In a world that often pushes us to be louder, faster, more productive, these soft moments become vital. The mind learns that it is allowed to slow down, allowed to breathe, allowed to drift. The nervous system shifts from alertness to calm, allowing the deeper parts of the brain to soften. In this softness, the body begins to heal itself, and the mind begins to feel lighter. Imagine your own inner voice becoming softer, gentler, kinder. When you listen to ASMR, your brain learns what it feels like to be spoken to with tenderness. Over time, this gentleness becomes internalized. Instead of harsh self-talk, the mind begins to whisper to itself with kindness. The effects ripple inward. Breathing slows, shoulders drop, and the heart feels less burdened. This shift is subtle but powerful. Self-compassion begins to grow quietly, like a soft tide rising along a calm shore. ASMR also strengthens the mind's ability to regulate its emotional climate. When exposed to calming triggers, the brain releases neurotransmitters that soothe, stabilize, and balance mood. These soft sounds encourage emotional introspection, not in a heavy way, but in a gentle, guided way that allows emotions to be felt without being overwhelming. Imagine yourself listening to a soft whisper. The sound is so delicate, so warm, that it becomes easier to acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. You don't need to push anything away. Instead, each emotion feels like a small wave washing over you, present but gentle, easy to breathe through. Some find that ASMR becomes a nightly ritual, a quiet ceremony of unwinding. The brain learns to associate these calming sounds with relaxation, creating a conditioned response similar to that experienced during meditation. With repetition, the mind begins to settle more easily, like a familiar rhythm guiding you toward rest. Imagine lying down at night, the room dim and quiet, and the soft sounds of ASMR surrounding you. Your breath falls into rhythm with the gentle tapping, the whispered words, the slow brushing sounds. You feel held, supported, and safe. The mindful presence ASMR encourages is especially helpful for those who struggle with overthinking. Racing thoughts create mental noise, a storm of ideas and worries that swirl through the mind with urgency. ASMR quiets that storm by shifting attention away from the thoughts and toward the sensory experience. Instead of focusing on worries, the mind becomes anchored in the present moment, on the sound of a gentle whisper, the rhythm of soft brushing, the slow cadence of breathing. The thoughts that once felt sharp and loud begin to soften and dissolve, like distant echoes fading into stillness. Imagine your thoughts drifting like soft feathers settling onto calm water. Each feather lands gently without splashing, becoming part of the quiet surface. ASMR creates this gentle settling effect, helping the mind release its grip on unneeded worries. Instead of trying to control thoughts, the mind simply allows them to drift away, unhurried and quiet. Another layer of ASMR's soothing power lies in the atmosphere it creates. The soft, deliberate sounds mimic nurturing environments, quiet rooms, slow movements, tender tones. The brain instinctively recognizes these environments as safe, and when the brain feels safe, the entire body responds. Muscles loosen, the heart rate slows, breath deepens. The body enters a natural state of healing, where energy is restored rather than drained. Imagine being wrapped in a blanket of sound, a soft cocoon where everything feels distant, calm, and warm. This cocoon shields you from the noise of the outside world, allowing the nervous system to reset. The gentle rhythm of ASMR becomes a steady, peaceful heartbeat that your body follows into stillness. For many, ASMR becomes a source of grounding during moments of emotional overwhelm. When life feels heavy, when stress builds or emotions rise, the soft triggers act like a gentle hand placed on the shoulder, reminding you to breathe. ASMR becomes a quiet anchor, helping you stay connected to your body rather than being swept away by your thoughts. This grounding effect reinforces emotional stability, making it easier to navigate difficult moments. Imagine that grounding now. The soft sound of tapping resonates slowly, each tap like a droplet falling into still water. You feel present, exactly where you are. You feel centered. No matter what emotions arise, you are grounded in this peaceful moment. The outside world may continue to move, but inside, you are anchored in calmness. Another unique benefit of ASMR is the way it strengthens the mind-body connection. In the stillness ASMR creates, the awareness of the body becomes clearer. You notice your breath. You notice the warmth of your hands. You notice the weight of your body resting softly where you are. This awareness is gentle, not sharp, not overwhelming. Instead, it feels like being slowly rocked by calm waves, each wave inviting you to rest deeper. Imagine feeling every part of your body soften, from the top of your head, across your shoulders, down your arms, through your chest, into your hips, and finally settling in your legs and feet. Each soft sound encourages another layer of tension to dissolve. Your body becomes lighter, softer, more open to rest. ASMR also invites a deeper appreciation for slow moments. In modern life, where noise and speed are constant companions, ASMR becomes a reminder that calmness is both possible and reachable. By slowing the pace of sound, ASMR teaches the mind to slow its pace as well. Over time, this practice translates into everyday life. Moments that once felt rushed begin to feel more spacious. Tasks that once felt draining become easier. Anxiety fades more quickly. The mind learns that slowness is nourishing, not inefficient. Imagine living in a world that moves softly, every action unhurried, every thought gentle, every breath deep and satisfying. ASMR offers a glimpse of that world, one soft sound at a time. For some, ASMR also holds a creative magic. These soft triggers open the mind to new associations, new ideas, new visions. Relaxation nurtures creativity, giving the brain room to drift into imaginative spaces where inspiration flows easily. When the mind is calm, new ideas rise gently to the surface, like bubbles rising through still water. Imagine yourself drifting through a quiet sea of ideas, each one glowing softly beneath the surface. As you relax, they rise to meet you, offering possibilities that feel peaceful, not pressured. ASMR opens these pathways, making creativity feel natural and soothing. As ASMR becomes part of life, many find that its effects accumulate quietly over time. The more often the mind is shown what deep relaxation feels like, the easier it becomes to return to that state. The nervous system becomes conditioned to respond to calmness, just as it once responded to stress. Over weeks and months, the baseline level of tension lowers. Calm becomes natural, rest becomes easy. The body learns to trust the quiet again. Imagine the long-term calm settling gently into your life, not rushed, not forced, just slowly, quietly growing, like a soft tide rising each night. ASMR strengthens your inner calmness in a way that feels effortless, almost invisible, yet deeply transformative. And now, as the chapter softly drifts to its end, imagine the peaceful atmosphere of ASMR surrounding you fully. The soft sounds continue in the background of your mind, guiding your breath, slowing your thoughts, comforting your body. You feel wrapped in stillness, held by the quiet, and supported by the gentle science of this calming world. Wherever you are, whatever time it might be, allow yourself to drift into this softness. Let the calm settle deep within you. Let your breath become slow and easy. Let your thoughts fade into quiet. Imagine a twilight sky stretching endlessly above you, the colours melting into one another with gentle patience. Soft purples drift into muted blues, and faint golden light fades behind distant clouds. The world feels quiet, suspended in a moment that asks nothing of you. As the air cools, it brushes softly against your skin, reminding you that the day is dissolving into night. In this peaceful transition, ASMR becomes a companion to the softening world, its sounds as delicate as distant breezes, its rhythm as steady as the deepening night. Let yourself settle into this calm, breathing slowly, letting your mind drift wherever it wishes. And softly, quietly, you may find yourself wondering what time it is where you are right now, and how this gentle chapter will accompany your rest. In earlier chapters, we explored how ASMR nurtures the nervous system, stabilizes emotions, deepens mindfulness, and reconnects you with your inner quiet. Now, we will drift deeper into one of ASMR's most fascinating qualities, its ability to shape perception, alter sensory experience, and gently shift the way you interpret the world around you. ASMR is not just a sound, it is a sensory language, a subtle form of communication between body, mind, and environment. Imagine yourself in a silent room, where the air is still and every small sound feels vivid and close. When you hear a gentle whisper, your mind leans toward it, not out of urgency but out of curiosity. When you hear the soft brushing of fingertips or the quiet tapping of an object, your brain pays attention in a way it rarely does in the loudness of daily life. ASMR changes your perception by slowing everything down. Sounds become clearer, textures become richer, moments feel more present. The world becomes a place of delicate detail, where even the quietest sensations have meaning. ASMR encourages this shift through the phenomenon of sensory narrowing, where the mind naturally filters out distractions and focuses on a single calming stimulus. Imagine your attention narrowing like a beam of soft light, illuminating only the gentle sound you're listening to. Everything else around you drifts into the background. The clutter of the day dissolves. The noise of thoughts fades. What remains is the pure experience of sound, simple, soothing, and steady. This sensory narrowing is not just psychological, it has a physical effect on the brain. When you listen closely to soft ASMR triggers, your brain transitions into patterns associated with calm focus, similar to meditation, but often more accessible. Many people who struggle with traditional meditation find ASMR to be a gentle bridge into mindful calmness. Instead of forcing the mind to quiet itself, ASMR guides it naturally, using sound as the anchor that holds your attention softly in place. Imagine sitting near a window while rain falls outside. The drops tap gently against the glass, each one a tiny, soothing reminder of the world's slow rhythms. You don't need to force your awareness onto the sound. It finds you on its own. ASMR works in the same way. It invites rather than demands. It offers rather than insists. The mind relaxes simply by listening, drifting into stillness without effort. As sensory perception softens, the body follows. Muscles release tension. Shoulders drop. Breathing deepens. Even the rhythm of the heart becomes slower, steadier. The body transitions into a state called rest and attend, a softer version of relaxation where awareness remains gentle and present, unlike the deep surrender of sleep. In this state, many people experience heightened sensitivity to detail. A brushing sound feels closer, whispers feel warmer, subtle movements feel more comforting. ASMR brings the world closer in a safe, soft way. Imagine feeling the warmth of human presence without physical touch, the closeness of a voice, the nearness of soft movement, the comfort of delicate sound. ASMR creates a sense of intimate proximity, not through intensity, but through subtlety. It is one of the only sensory experiences that combines distance and closeness at the same time, creating a safe emotional space where you can relax without feeling overwhelmed. This emotional closeness is strengthened by the brain's response to certain frequencies and tones used in ASMR. Whispering, for example, has a unique effect on the auditory system. Soft, breathy tones stimulate the part of the ear that responds to quiet, high-resolution sounds. Sounds that humans instinctively interpret as gentle and safe. This is why whispers feel calming instead of startling. The brain recognizes them as signals of peace. ASMR creators often use these tones intuitively, crafting environments where the listener feels cared for and comforted. Imagine hearing someone speak to you softly, not to instruct or demand, but simply to guide and comfort. The mind naturally relaxes under this kind of attention. It remembers how it feels to be spoken to with gentleness. It responds by settling, grounding, releasing. The simple act of hearing soft vocal tones becomes a reminder that gentleness still exists in the world, and that you deserve to experience it. Another way ASMR shapes perception is by enhancing the sense of time. When listening to soft, repetitive sounds, many people report that time feels slower, deeper, or more fluid. This shift mirrors the brain's transition into alpha or theta states, patterns associated with daydreaming, introspection, and the early stages of sleep. In this softened state, moments feel more spacious. Thoughts stretch out slowly, like clouds drifting across a quiet sky. Imagine yourself floating through these stretched out moments. You feel no rush, no pressure. Each second feels like it expands slightly, giving you room to breathe, to rest, to drift. This shift in temporal perception is one of the most soothing effects of ASMR. It makes time itself feel comforting. Even the sense of self becomes gentler under the influence of ASMR. The edges of your awareness soften, making it easier to connect to your inner world. You become more attuned to your breath, your heartbeat, your emotional landscape. The self feels less rigid, more fluid. In this state of gentle awareness, self-judgment fades. Thoughts lose their sharpness. Instead of analyzing or evaluating, the mind simply observes, allowing the self to exist without pressure. Imagine lying back and feeling the world become quiet inside you. Thoughts drift without urgency. Feelings flow without heaviness. The soft sounds guide you inward, but not in a way that makes you feel small. Instead, you feel expansive, like there is room inside you for peace to settle. ASMR also enhances sensory imagination, the mind's ability to create internal sensations based on external sound. When you hear soft brushing, your body might feel a phantom sensation on your skin. When you hear soft tapping, you may imagine objects in your hands. This imaginative response is deeply soothing. It reminds the brain of comfort, warmth, and gentle contact. These sensations become forms of emotional reassurance, telling the mind and body that everything is safe, everything is calm, everything is allowed to rest. Imagine the sensation of someone gently brushing your hair, not a physical touch, but a soft idea of a touch, created entirely by sound. The body responds with warmth, heaviness, stillness. ASMR taps into this imaginative sensitivity in a way no other medium does, creating a deeply personal experience for each listener. And as your senses soften, emotional clarity emerges. ASMR helps you tune into calm emotions more easily, just as it helps you release tense ones. Many people find that listening to ASMR helps them understand their feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Emotions that once felt tangled begin to unravel. Thoughts that once felt heavy begin to lighten. The mind becomes a quiet room where feelings can drift in and out safely. Imagine your emotions floating in this quiet room, each one gently rising and falling like soft lanterns carried by a cool breeze. None of them demand attention, none of them feel sharp. Each emotion simply moves at its own pace, and you watch it softly, without fear or urgency. Sensory grounding, emotional clarity, self-compassion, altered perception. These are the quiet gifts ASMR brings. Gifts that unfold slowly, softly, over time. It becomes not just a sound, but a gentle companion in moments of silence, a steady presence during moments of reflection, a calming hand during moments of heaviness. And now, as this chapter leans gently toward its close, imagine yourself wrapped entirely in stillness. The soft atmosphere of ASMR surrounds you like a warm, quiet night. Your breath is slow, your mind is soft, your senses are peaceful. The world feels distant, yet safe. The moment feels slow, yet steady. You're exactly where you need to be. Let your thoughts drift like soft clouds. Let your breath flow like calm tides. Let your body sink deeper into rest. Imagine a gentle veil of evening settling across the world, drifting slowly through quiet streets and over the soft shapes of distant landscapes. The last traces of sunlight dissolve into tender shades of muted lavender and deepening blue, and everything around you feels as though it has begun to breathe in slower, deeper rhythms. Each sound softens, each movement quiets. The world becomes a place of calm suspension, as if holding its breath just long enough for you to find your own steady center. It is in this serene moment, wrapped in fading light and growing stillness, that ASMR rises like a gentle tide, flowing into your awareness with patient ease. And as you settle into this chapter, breathing softly, feeling the weight of the day drift away, you may quietly wonder where you're drifting off from tonight, letting this question rest lightly on your mind like a feather settling onto water. ASMR has long been described as a sensation, a tingling, a gentle current of softness moving across the skin and through the body. But beneath these sensations lies something deeper, something subtler, an intimate relationship between the senses and the mind's quiet capacity for surrender. In this chapter, we drift into the science of sensory trust, exploring how ASMR gently teaches the brain to feel safe, to open, and to lean into calmness with a kind of effortless grace that so often eludes us in waking life. Imagine sitting in a room where the lights are dim and the air is still. A soft sound rises, perhaps the quiet brushing of fabric or the slow rustle of paper being folded with patient care. You feel your attention pull toward it, not sharply, but in a slow, unfurling motion, like a flower opening toward morning light. The sound feels close, familiar, comforting. It has no urgency, no demand, no sharp edges. Instead, it invites you to rest within it, to follow its rhythm, to let your thoughts soften until they drift as lightly as dust motes floating in a sunbeam. This sense of safety is one of ASMR's quiet strengths. The brain responds beautifully to consistent, gentle patterns, sounds that arrive without suddenness, movements that happen with intention, tones that never rise in intensity. These cues signal to the nervous system that nothing harmful is near, that the environment is predictable and kind. When the brain recognizes this, a cascade of physiological changes begins. The breath deepens, the muscles loosen, the heart slows, the body settles into a state of quiet receptivity. Imagine now that each sound around you is part of a carefully woven fabric of gentleness. Every whisper is a thread, every tap is a soft stitch, every brushing motion is a subtle pattern forming itself around you. This fabric wraps you in warmth, in reassurance, in muted comfort. You do not need to think, you do not need to decide, you only need to receive, allowing the softness to flow inward. This receptive state is where sensory trust begins. ASMR invites the senses to feel gently cared for, and in doing so, teaches the brain to trust sensation again. Many people move through their days overwhelmed by sensory input. Bright lights, loud noises, constant notifications, rushing movement. These experiences push the nervous system into vigilance, into constant readiness. But ASMR moves in the opposite direction. It speaks softly to the senses, reminding them that not everything requires a reaction, not everything must be analysed, not everything must be guarded against. Imagine that your senses are small birds perched on a quiet branch. During the day, they flutter anxiously, responding to every sudden sound or movement. But as ASMR surrounds you in softness, the birds settle. Their feathers smooth, their breath slows. They fold their wings and tuck themselves into stillness. This is what sensory trust feels like, the gradual quieting of the senses as they realize they are safe enough to rest. As this trust deepens, something else begins to bloom inside you. The mind, which has spent hours or perhaps days on alert, begins to uncoil. Thoughts that loop, repeat, insist, or worry begin to fade at the edges. The mind softens into quiet. Instead of racing, it drifts. Instead of grasping, it releases. Instead of planning, it simply observes. This quiet is not empty. It is full of gentle space, full of room for the breath to deepen, full of room for emotions to soften. ASMR creates this internal space through the rhythm of repetition. Sounds that occur over and over, soft tapping, slow brushing, rhythmic crinkling, give the brain something stable to follow. The predictability soothes the nervous system. The repetition grounds the mind, and in this grounded state the mind becomes open to calmness in a way that feels natural, not forced. Imagine tracing a line in the sand with your fingertip, slow, smooth, unbroken. You follow the motion not because you must, but because it feels soothing, because each movement reinforces the gentle quiet inside you. This is how repetitive ASMR sounds move through the mind, each soft rhythm creating a small wave of calm that washes through you. The tingles often associated with ASMR are one way the body expresses this bloom of sensory trust. They are gentle ripples of activation through the nervous system that occur when the brain recognizes safety, familiarity, and soothing input. These tingles are subtle signals of pleasure and relaxation, arising not from excitement, but from surrender. The body surrenders into softness, the senses surrender into calm, and the mind surrenders into presence. Imagine a soft warmth blooming at the base of your skull, then drifting down your spine in a slow, fluid motion. The sensation is neither sharp nor urgent. It is as gentle as the slide of silk across skin, as comforting as a quiet hum travelling through the body. This warmth is the physical expression of your nervous system letting go. As the chapter deepens, so too does the understanding of ASMR's ability to shape internal rhythms. The body has countless rhythms: heartbeat, breath, neural oscillation, hormonal tides, and ASMR brings these rhythms into alignment. When you listen to slow, calming sounds, the brain begins to mirror the pace. Neural firing patterns slow, muscles synchronize with breath. The heartbeat falls into a steady, unhurried pace. Internal harmony forms. Imagine yourself floating on gentle waves, each rise and fall cradling you, carrying you, supporting you. Nothing moves too fast, nothing pulls you under. Everything is slow, even, steady. ASMR recreates this sensation inside the body, turning your internal world into a soft ocean where every wave is calm. This internal harmony enriches emotional health. When the nervous system is balanced, emotions settle naturally. There is room to breathe, room to feel without overwhelm, room to let emotions pass like clouds drifting across a wide open sky. ASMR does not erase emotion. It cushions it, softens it, holds it with gentle hands so that it no longer feels heavy. Imagine now an emotion that once felt sharp. Perhaps it felt like a stone in your chest or a tightness in your jaw. As you drift through the soft atmosphere of ASMR, that emotion slowly warms, loosens, becomes lighter. It begins to float. It becomes something you can hold without discomfort, something you can understand rather than fear. This emotional softening is one of ASMR's most beautiful offerings. It teaches the mind that emotions do not need to be fought. They can be observed, comforted, and released. It teaches the body that tension is not a requirement. It is a habit that can be undone. It teaches the spirit that gentleness is not a luxury. It is a necessity for peace. As you move deeper into this chapter, imagine your entire inner world becoming quieter, more fluid, more open. The edges of your thoughts blur. The shape of your emotions softens. The weight of your body sinks deeper into rest. Each sound becomes a thread weaving through your awareness, stitching you into a soft, warm blanket of calm. Imagine now that you're lying beneath a quiet night sky. The stars glow faintly above, distant and serene. Their light feels ancient, patient, unhurried. Beneath them, you feel small in the most comforting way, as if the quiet of the universe is wrapping itself around you. ASMR carries this same feeling. It reminds you that calm can be vast, that quiet can be powerful, that softness can be enough. The more you listen, the more you drift. The more you breathe, the deeper you sink. The more you surrender, the lighter you feel. ASMR guides you not away from yourself, but into yourself, into the parts of you that have longed for rest, for stillness, for a soft place to land. And now, as this chapter begins its gentle descent into closing, imagine your breath becoming even slower. Your body feels heavier, resting safely beneath the soft weight of calm. The quiet inside you grows deeper, more expansive, more serene. The world outside fades into a distant hum. You are wrapped fully in stillness, held by the quiet rhythm of gentle sound and patient breath. Let the softness stay with you. Let the calm deepen. Let the quiet carry you into rest. Let yourself drift, softly, deeply, peacefully. Good night.